Hello everyone. The holiday seasons are here. This is the time of the year that I love. It is getting close to Thanksgiving and I'm very happy to be part of this collaboration. This is Lightened Up Thanksgiving Dishes and I'm super excited to share with you my recipe. So if you want to see my recipe, then stay with me. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kristi and I'm planning us healthy. All right, everyone, so this is going to be a fun one. I've had a lot of viewers asking me if I could do a couple dishes for Thanksgiving for lightened up dishes, and I've been trying to keep mum about it, but it's here. The time is here. So Kim over at A Girl and Her Phone is hosting this. So please, if you're not already familiar with Kim, please go check out her channel. She will be listed down below in the description box, along with all the other participants that are making wonderful dishes for this collaboration. So please make sure to check all them out. Go see what they're making. I cannot wait to check out their dishes. I have seen what the menu is for them and I can't wait. So I want to thank Kim for including me in this collaboration. I really appreciate it. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kristi and I hope that you'll consider subscribing. Make sure to click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you're notified anytime I upload new content. Like I said, this is Lightened Up Thanksgiving dishes. So for me, Thanksgiving, I think of pumpkin pie when I think of Thanksgiving. But as we know, that can get you some points. So I am going to be making a crustless pumpkin pie. And you guys, I think it's gonna be 0 points. I have not made it yet, so I don't know, we'll find out. But I think it's gonna be 0 points. So let's go get this pie started. All right, so we are going to put together this 0 point pumpkin pie. I actually plugged it into the WW app and it is actually 0 points on the blue plan and the purple plan, and it is 1 point on the green plan. So I will have a recipe put up on my website, planninushealthy.com. I'll put the link down in the description box for this recipe, and that will also have the nutritional value in case you count calories and don't do WW points. All right, so for this recipe, what we're going to need is 2 eggs, and I have my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And I have sprayed an 8-inch pie plate with olive oil spray. So 2 eggs, and then just go ahead and beat them a little bit. All right. Next we want about 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. And then about 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and then you're going to need 1/2 cup of brown sugar replacement. I'm actually using Swerve brown sugar replacement. If you are not one to use sugar replacements, then you can use regular and just figure the points. Or if there's some other brand that you use, that's fine too. And you need 1/2 cup of this, and you want it loosely packed. So then just mix all that up. And then we want 1 can, I use Libby's 100% pure pumpkin, 1 can of that. And then we're gonna add 1 1/4 cups of unsweetened cashew milk. This is just the kind, I'm almost putting that in the pumpkin. This is the kind that I use. I just use cashew milk. You can use unsweetened almond milk if you prefer. I find that the cashew milk is a little bit creamier. So that's why I prefer that in recipes. So 1 1/4 cups. All right, and then I'm just gonna use my immersion blender. Just kind of blend it up a little bit. Okay. And then just make sure it's all blended real well. And we're gonna just dump it right into the pie plate. And if you want, you can actually add toasted pecans or something to the top. I'm not going to because I want to keep this 0 points. And then I'm actually going to be adding Reddi Whip to the top of it, and I already have that included. So even with the Reddi Whip, I can put 2 tablespoons of Reddi Whip on each piece. I'm going to cut this into 8. So 2 tablespoons on each piece, and it's still going to be 0 points. Okay, so my oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to bake this for 15 minutes. I'm then going to reduce the heat down to about 350 and continue cooking it for another hour or until it's set. You can kind of tell, like right now you can see that it's jiggly. So it'll be set, it won't be so jiggly like that. So 15 minutes on 400 and then 350 degrees for an hour. And then I will let it cool. It's gonna have to cool for a couple hours after that. Okay, everyone, I just took this out of the oven. So I had it in there for 15 minutes on 400, and then I bumped it down. Let me try to get out of the light here. Then I bumped it down to 350 for an hour. And so this, yeah, I kind of got my thumb in there a little bit. So this is what it looks like. So it's still a little bit hot. I just want to show you that I was a little bit worried that it would kind of burn, but it definitely didn't. The hour was perfect. As you can see, it's not jiggly, so I'm going to let that set. It smells really good. It actually smells like there's a little bit too much cloves in there, so I'm going to have to taste that and see if it has too much. I only put like 1/8 of a teaspoon of cloves in there, but that is what I really smell. So I'll see what it tastes like when I taste it. It might just be the combination because I use cloves and vanilla, so that may be why. But so I'm going to let this cool down for a couple of hours, and I will come back to you and we will taste test it, see how it turns out. All right, so I've cut my pie into my 8 slices. Okay, so the consistency came out good. Oh, so now we gotta zero this back out. And we can have 2 tablespoons on each piece, which is 5 grams. So just weigh out 5 grams. There we go. So we have that much. And so that is 0 points, even with the Reddi Whip. So there is what the consistency looks like. That is pretty good. I do taste the cloves a little bit more. I think I would put a little bit less cloves in there. For a crustless pumpkin pie, though, that is pretty good. And for 0 points, yeah, you can't beat that. Okay, you guys, so I just wanted to come back and add that my husband didn't think that the cloves, that it tasted like too much cloves. So I feel like it did. He feels like it didn't. So again, that's going to be like kind of a personal preference of yours. But again, 0 points. I hope you try this. Let me know what your thoughts are. You can't beat it for the points and the calories. So I want to thank Kim over at Your Girl and Her Phone again for including me in this collaboration video. Like I said, make sure you check out Kim and all the other participants listed down in the description box below. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you in my next video. I'm Kristi, and I'm planning us healthy.